Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Alex Padilla. Who is the governor of your state now? Gavin Newsom. What is the capital of your state? Sacramento. Name your U.S. representative. Look up on house.gov, link in description. Remember, state officials can change. Subscribe for updates. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What does the Bill of Rights protect? Rights of Americans. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Liberty and self-government. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Many documents influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Name the three branches of government. Legislative, executive, and judicial. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What part of the federal government writes laws? Congress. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Declares war. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? 6 years. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. How many senators does each state have? 2. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? They have more people. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? To keep the President from becoming too powerful. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Name one power of the President. Signs bills into law. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who appoints federal judges? The President. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. The President. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of State and Vice President. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Life. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. Name one power that is only for the states.
Give a driver's license.
What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment?
Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people.
There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Any citizen can vote.
Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States?
Citizens.
What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to bear arms.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States and be loyal to the United States. How can people become United States citizens?
Naturalize.
What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States?
Vote and run for office.
What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Why is it important to pay federal taxes?
Required by law.
It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name 1 reason why.
Required by law.
The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name 1.
Freedom.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Native Americans. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves?
Africans.
What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Name 1 reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. The American Revolution had many important events. Name 1. Declaration of Independence. There were 13 original states. Name 5.
New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
What founding document was written in 1787? Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the United States Constitution. Name 1 of the writers. Alexander Hamilton. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the Constitution. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name 1. U.S. diplomat. George Washington is famous for many things. Name 1. First President of the United States. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one.
Writer of the Declaration of Independence.
James Madison is famous for many things. Name one.
One of the writers of the Federalist Papers.
Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one.
One of the writers of the Federalist Papers.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War II. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. ships. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why did the United States enter World War II? Pearl Harbor. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Martin Luther King, Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights.
Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War?
To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the military. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more study videos. Good luck! Also, download our hands-free conversational app to study on the go. Stop listening and start answering. Link in the description below.